When we cross the age of 60, our body changes in ways we don't always expect. Foods we once enjoyed without any problem start affecting our health. Some days you feel tired even after resting. Your joints hurt more often. You forget simple things like names, why you walked into a room, or where you kept your glasses. And maybe, even after eating well, your energy feels low. If this sounds like you or someone close to you, you are not alone. Millions of seniors around the world are going through the same thing. And many of them don't realize that one simple reason behind their poor energy, memory loss, weight gain, and even heart problems is something they eat every day. Cheese. Yes, cheese. That one item in our fridge that we use in sandwiches, parathas, toasts, or snacks. It feels so normal, so harmless. But for people over 60, not all cheeses are safe. In fact, some types of cheese can quietly harm your body, blocking your arteries, upsetting your stomach, disturbing your sleep, and even affecting your brain. But here's the good news. Not all cheese is bad. Some cheeses, if you choose the right ones, can actually protect your bones, improve your digestion, support your memory, and even reduce joint pain. Yes, the same cheese that might be hurting you can also heal you if you know which ones to pick and which ones to avoid. In today's video, I will tell you clearly the 3 worst types of cheese you must avoid after the age of 60, and the 3 best cheeses that you should include in your diet. I'll also explain why, in simple words, no medical confusion, so you can make the right choice next time you open your fridge. So if you're someone who wants to stay sharp, active, and healthy in your 60s and beyond, keep watching. This is not just about food. This is about giving your body the support it needs in this important chapter of life. Let's begin. 3 cheeses seniors should avoid. 1. Processed cheese. Let's start with one of the most common types of cheese that many people have in their fridge. Processed cheese. You'll find it in the form of slices, cubes, spreads, and even cheese singles that come wrapped in plastic. It melts easily, tastes creamy, and seems like a quick, harmless option. But here's the truth. Processed cheese is not real cheese. It is a mix of low-quality cheese, artificial flavors, preservatives, and added chemicals. And after the age of 60, this type of cheese can silently harm your health in many ways. First, let's talk about your heart. Processed cheese is very high in sodium. That's salt. Just one slice of processed cheese can have more salt than a small bag of chips. Too much sodium increases blood pressure. High blood pressure is dangerous for seniors because it puts stress on the heart, increases the risk of heart attacks, and can even lead to strokes. And the scary part? You won't even feel it. You might think you're just having a sandwich, but your blood pressure could be rising silently. Second, processed cheese is also full of saturated fats, and not the healthy kind. These fats can clog your arteries, raise your bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower your good cholesterol, HDL. With age, our arteries already become a bit stiff. Eating processed cheese regularly can make the situation worse, increasing the risk of blocked arteries and heart disease. Third, processed cheese often contains additives and preservatives, like emulsifiers, food colorings, and artificial flavor enhancers. These are not natural, and your digestive system becomes more sensitive as you age. You might feel bloated, gassy, or get acid reflux without realizing what's causing it. Over time, these chemicals can also disturb your gut health, which affects your immunity, mood, and even brain function. And let's not forget bone health. While real cheese contains good calcium and protein, processed cheese often has a lower amount of real nutrients. So if you're eating processed cheese thinking it's good for your bones, you may actually be missing out on the true benefits of dairy. Also, many processed cheese brands add sugar and starches to improve taste and texture. That's right, sugar in cheese. For seniors who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, this can quietly spike your blood sugar levels and increase insulin resistance. In simple words, processed cheese is more like a cheese-flavored product than actual cheese. It may look like cheese, taste like cheese, and even melt like cheese, but inside your body, it acts like a chemical cocktail that brings no real benefit and lots of hidden harm, especially for people over 60. If you've been eating processed cheese daily, it's not too late. You can start replacing it with healthier options that I'll talk about later in this video. But the first step is awareness. Just knowing what you're really eating is the beginning of better health. So processed cheese? That's one type you should avoid after 60. 2. Blue cheese. Now let's talk about another cheese that might surprise you. Blue cheese. Some people love it for its strong smell and sharp taste. It's used in salads, dressings, or eaten on its own. But if you're over 60, this cheese might be doing more harm than good, even if it seems like a fancy or gourmet option. What makes blue cheese different is the mold. That's right, the blue or green veins you see running through it are actually mold cultures that are added during the cheese-making process. While some molds are safe to eat, they're not always friendly to aging bodies. As we grow older, our immune system becomes weaker. It doesn't fight bacteria or fungi as strongly as it used to. So eating moldy cheese can be risky, especially if your gut or immune system is already sensitive. Even if you're healthy and active, blue cheese still comes with some problems. The mold in it can trigger allergic reactions, especially if you already deal with seasonal allergies, asthma, or sinus issues. Some people experience headaches, stomach upset, or even breathing problems after eating blue cheese, and they don't even realize the cheese is causing it. There's also a risk of food poisoning from blue cheese, especially if it's not stored properly. Unlike hard cheeses, blue cheese is soft and holds moisture. That makes it easier for bad bacteria like listeria to grow, and listeria is no joke for seniors. It can lead to severe infections that affect the brain, cause fever, confusion, or worse. And because symptoms show up slowly, it's often too late by the time people realize something's wrong. Let's not forget the fat and salt content. Blue cheese is high in both. Just a small serving can have a large amount of saturated fat and sodium. For seniors trying to protect their heart, blood pressure, and kidney health, this makes blue cheese a risky choice. The sharp flavor may make you think you're only eating a little, but the impact on your body can still be big. Another concern is how blue cheese affects your digestion. As we age, our stomach produces less acid and digestion slows down. Moldy or fermented foods like blue cheese can cause bloating, gas, or discomfort because they're harder to break down. If you've ever felt uneasy or bloated after eating blue cheese, it's not your imagination. Your body is likely struggling to digest it properly. In short, blue cheese may look interesting and taste bold, but it's not a smart choice after 60. The mold, the salt, the fat, and the risk of bacteria all make it one of the cheeses seniors should stay away from. There are safer, healthier cheeses that give you the nutrition without the hidden dangers. And we'll get to those soon. But for now, just remember, after 60, it's better to skip the blue. 3. Cream cheese. Let's talk about a cheese that seems soft, light, and harmless, but really isn't. We're talking about cream cheese. You'll find it on bagels, in cheesecakes, and in lots of creamy dips. It tastes smooth and gentle, which makes it feel like a safe choice for seniors. But when you look closer, cream cheese is not doing your body any favors, especially after the age of 60. The first problem with cream cheese is that it's mostly fat, and not the good kind. It's full of saturated fat, which raises bad cholesterol, LDL, and increases the risk of heart disease. And let's be honest, after 60, your heart health becomes one of the most important things to protect. Just 2 tablespoons of cream cheese can carry more saturated fat than your heart should be handling in one meal, and most people don't stop at 2 tablespoons. Next comes the protein problem. Unlike some cheeses that offer a good amount of protein to support your muscles and bones, cream cheese gives you almost none. So you're eating high calories and high fat, but with little nutritional value. That's not what your body needs. At this stage in life, your muscles are already getting weaker, your metabolism is slowing down, and every bite you eat should count towards supporting your health. Cream cheese doesn't help with that. Then there's the issue of calcium. Many people assume all cheese is a good source of calcium, but cream cheese is an exception. It contains very low calcium, which is disappointing, because strong bones matter more than ever as we age. Falling or breaking a bone can become a serious setback in your 60s and beyond. If you're going to eat cheese, it should at least support your bone health, but cream cheese doesn't deliver. Now let's look at how it affects digestion. Cream cheese is a dairy product, and many seniors become more lactose intolerant with age. That means your body produces less of the enzyme needed to digest dairy. Cream cheese, being rich and creamy, can cause bloating, gas, or stomach pain. If you've ever felt uncomfortable after eating a bagel with cream cheese, it wasn't the bagel, it was likely the cheese. Cream cheese is also easy to overeat. It's spreadable, it tastes mild, and it feels light. But don't be fooled. It's calorie-dense and nutrient-poor. That's a bad combo for anyone, but especially for seniors trying to manage weight, energy levels, and blood sugar. The more you eat, the more your body has to work to handle all that extra fat, salt, and dairy, without getting much in return. To sum it up, cream cheese may look innocent, but it quietly works against your health. It brings too much fat, not enough nutrition, and can upset your digestion. If you're over 60 and trying to eat smarter, this is one cheese that's better left off your plate. 3 cheeses that are good after 60. 1. Goat cheese. Let's talk about a cheese that's not only tasty, but also kind to your body as you age. Goat cheese. If you're over 60 and still eating the same types of cheese you ate in your 30s, it might be time for a change. Goat cheese offers a lot of health benefits that make it a smart choice for seniors. The first reason goat cheese is a great option is because it's easier to digest. As we get older, many people start having trouble digesting regular cow's milk cheese. That's because our bodies produce less of the enzyme called lactase, which helps break down lactose, the sugar in milk. Goat cheese has less lactose than cow cheese, and its protein structure is different, which makes it gentler on your stomach. So if you feel bloated or uncomfortable after eating regular cheese, goat cheese could be a better option for you. Next, goat cheese is lower in fat and calories than many other cheeses. It gives you flavor without loading your body with too much saturated fat. This is especially important after 60, when your metabolism slows down and your body doesn't burn calories as quickly. Less fat also means less strain on your heart. Goat cheese has healthy fats too, especially medium-chain fatty acids, which your body uses for energy more easily than the long-chain fats in other cheeses. Goat cheese also has a good amount of protein, which is essential for maintaining your muscle mass. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle, and that can lead to weakness, falls, and lower quality of life. Just adding high-quality protein like goat cheese to your meals can help your muscles stay stronger for longer. Another reason to like goat cheese is that it contains calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin A, all of which help keep your bones strong. Bone strength matters a lot as you age. A fall that might have been minor in your 30s can become dangerous after 60. That's why you need foods that support your bone health every day, and goat cheese can be one of them. One more benefit? Goat cheese is less processed. Many versions are made with simple ingredients, without added preservatives or chemicals. This is important because your liver and kidneys have to work harder as you age, and avoiding extra chemicals can reduce that burden. Plus, natural foods are always better for your overall health. And finally, it tastes great. It has a creamy, slightly tangy flavor that works well in salads, on whole grain toast, or even on its own. It satisfies your cheese craving without the heavy, greasy feeling you get from processed cheese. That makes it easier to enjoy your meals while still making good choices for your health. So if you're over 60 and still want to enjoy cheese without hurting your heart, your stomach, or your bones, goat cheese is a smart and delicious place to start. 2. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is a classic choice that many people enjoy, but did you know it's also one of the best cheeses for seniors? If you are over 60 and want a cheese that is both delicious and good for your health, Swiss cheese deserves a place on your plate. One of the biggest reasons Swiss cheese is good for seniors is because it is low in sodium. Too much salt is a common problem as we age. High sodium can increase blood pressure and put stress on your heart and kidneys. Swiss cheese contains much less salt compared to many other types of cheese, which makes it a heart-friendly option. Eating Swiss cheese helps you enjoy cheese without worrying too much about sodium intake. Swiss cheese is also rich in calcium, which is very important after 60. Calcium keeps your bones strong and helps prevent osteoporosis, a condition that makes bones weak and easy to break. Losing bone strength is common as you get older, so adding calcium-rich foods like Swiss cheese to your diet supports healthy bones and reduces the risk of fractures. Another benefit of Swiss cheese is that it has a high protein content. Protein is essential for seniors because it helps keep muscles strong and repairs body tissues. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, which can make everyday activities harder and increase the risk of falls. By eating protein-rich foods like Swiss cheese, you can help maintain your strength and stay active. Swiss cheese also contains vitamin B12, a vitamin that many seniors struggle to get enough of. Vitamin B12 is important for brain health, keeping your energy levels up and supporting your nervous system. Low levels of vitamin B12 can cause tiredness, memory problems, and even mood changes. Swiss cheese is a tasty way to add more of this essential vitamin to your diet. Another advantage of Swiss cheese is that it is usually easier to digest than some other cheeses. It has a natural aging process that reduces lactose content. Since many seniors have trouble digesting lactose, Swiss cheese is a great choice because it won't cause bloating or stomach discomfort for most people. Swiss cheese is also very versatile in the kitchen. You can use it in sandwiches, melted on vegetables, or even in omelets. Its mild, nutty flavor adds taste to meals without being too strong or overpowering. This makes it easy to enjoy regularly, which helps you get its health benefits every day. Lastly, Swiss cheese is a natural, less processed cheese. It usually doesn't have added preservatives or artificial ingredients. Eating less processed food is always better, especially as your body ages and becomes more sensitive to chemicals and additives. In short, Swiss cheese is a great option for seniors because it is low in salt, high in calcium and protein, contains important vitamins, is easier to digest, and tastes great. If you want to enjoy cheese after 60 without hurting your heart or bones, Swiss cheese is a smart and delicious choice. 3. Feta cheese. Feta cheese is a popular cheese that comes from Greece, and it has a unique, tangy taste that many people love. But beyond its delicious flavor, feta cheese is also one of the best cheeses for seniors to include in their diet. If you are over 60 and want to enjoy cheese that is healthy and good for your body, feta cheese is a great choice. One of the main reasons feta cheese is good for seniors is because it is lower in fat and calories compared to many other cheeses. As we age, it becomes important to watch our calorie and fat intake to keep our weight and heart healthy. Eating heavy, high-fat cheeses regularly can cause weight gain and increase cholesterol levels, which can be risky for older adults. Feta cheese gives you the taste of cheese without adding too much fat or extra calories to your meals. Feta cheese is also rich in calcium, which is very important for seniors. Calcium helps keep your bones strong and healthy. After 60, bone health becomes a big concern because bones naturally lose density over time. This can lead to osteoporosis and fractures. Including calcium-rich foods like feta cheese in your diet supports strong bones and helps protect against bone problems. Another good thing about feta cheese is that it contains probiotics. Probiotics are good bacteria that help keep your digestive system healthy. A healthy gut is important for seniors because digestion can slow down with age. Eating foods with probiotics, like feta cheese, helps improve digestion, supports your immune system, and may even help with inflammation. Feta cheese is also made from sheep's milk or goat's milk, which is easier for many people to digest compared to cow's milk. This is because it has less lactose, the sugar in milk that can cause digestive problems for some people. Many seniors have trouble with lactose intolerance, so feta cheese is a gentler choice that lets you enjoy cheese without discomfort. Feta cheese is also full of protein, which helps keep your muscles strong. After 60, maintaining muscle strength is very important because it helps you stay active and independent. Protein supports muscle repair and growth, so eating protein-rich foods like feta cheese can help you feel stronger and more energetic. Another advantage of feta cheese is that it has a strong, tangy flavor. This means you can use less cheese to add a lot of taste to your meals. Adding small amounts of feta to salads, vegetables, or whole grain dishes can make your food more enjoyable without overloading on calories or fat. Feta cheese is very versatile too. You can crumble it over salads, mix it into pasta, or use it in omelets. It works well with fresh vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, making it easy to include in a healthy diet. In summary, feta cheese is a smart choice for seniors because it is lower in fat and calories, high in calcium and protein, easier to digest, contains probiotics for gut health, and has a strong flavor that helps you enjoy healthy meals. If you want a tasty cheese that supports your health after 60, feta cheese is a great option to try. Now you know which cheeses seniors should avoid and which ones are great to enjoy after 60. Choosing the right cheese can really help keep your body strong, your heart healthy, and your bones happy. Remember, it's not about giving up cheese completely, but making smarter choices that fit your needs as you age. If you want to stay healthy and enjoy the taste of cheese, try adding goat cheese, Swiss cheese, or feta cheese to your meals. These cheeses bring great flavor along with important nutrients your body needs. And steer clear of processed cheese, blue cheese, and cream cheese as much as possible to protect your health and feel your best. Taking care of yourself is the most important thing you can do. Small changes in your diet, like picking the right cheese, can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Imagine enjoying your favorite foods without worrying about your health. That's the power of smart eating. If this video helped you learn something new, don't forget to like and share it with your friends or family who might also want to make better cheese choices. And if you want more simple tips to live a healthier, happier life after 60, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be sharing more easy advice that anyone can follow. Your health is your best wealth, and it all starts with small steps like this. So start today. Pick the right cheese, enjoy your meals, and feel great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.